Merry Bowl season, everyone. I'm Brett Gibbons with thelines.com, and today we are breaking down the Bahamas Bowl between Miami of Ohio and UAB. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the Lines YouTube channel, as we're here breaking down all 41 of the bowl games this postseason, plus the national championship. But let's get into it. The Bahamas Bowl between Miami of Ohio and UAB. Kicks off Friday, December 16th, kicks off the entirety of bowl season at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, so be sure to get those bets in, be up and ready to watch this game. It's on ESPN. UAB is favored by 11 points with an over-under set at 44.5. It's played at Thomas Robinson Stadium in Nassau, Bahamas, making it the only international bowl game on the slate. Now, the spread opened at 11.5 points, so there's not too much concern here of any line movement. We did see it dip down to 9.5 points earlier in the week, but like we always mention on here, limits are lower earlier in the week and higher later in the week, so pay attention to late week or closer to line movement than earlier. UAB, they are going to be playing hard in this game. And I know it's kind of tough to sit here and talk about motivation, but motivation in bowl games matters. The team penned a letter to the university to ask to keep their current interim coach, Bryant Vincent, on full-time. Unfortunately, it was not honored, and UAB hired Trent Dilfer, which is a high-profile but head-scratching hire, I guess, in some points. So this is going to be Bryant Vincent's last game as the Blazers head coach, at least for now. So I'm going to have to imagine these guys are pretty fired up, pretty motivated to play for him. And again, that is going to play into this game. It does matter. If we're just throwing it out the window, we're doing ourselves a disservice. UAB running back Dwayne McBride rushed for over 1,700 yards. That's the most in the country. 19 touchdowns. That's second most in the country. A serious workhorse, a true workhorse running back. And I believe UAB is better up front on both sides of the football. Miami of Ohio has a pretty good defensive line, a pretty good front seven. They're 16th in rush success rate allowed. The UAB, I think, is just a little bit better, bigger athletes, bigger program. They're 10th in EPA per rush. So I think they're going to be able to move the ball effectively, efficiently, but I do expect them to lean into that run game, even though Miami has a pretty strong run defense in themselves. Miami on offense is kind of a tough watch. 108th in passing success rate and 120th in rushing success rate this season. Their star quarterback, Brett Gabbert, he entered the transfer portal, but he did withdraw his name, so I expect him to play in this game. He is going to return to Miami next season. And whenever you get a chance to fade the Mac, and I'm a Mac grad. I love Maction. I love Mac. We are on here doing Maction videos all the time. Absolutely love it. But when you get a chance to fade the Mac in bowl games, you take it. This isn't quite a perfect example because UAB is a heavier favorite, but if you have a toss-up between a MAC team and a not MAC team, it honestly behooves you to lean away from the MAC team. They only have a 35.6% win rate over the last 5 bowl seasons. That's brutal. Again, just not a great conference to bet into. And I know blindly betting conferences is not a good strategy, but when it comes down to it, I mean, the MAC just kind of, it falls last or second last in terms of conference tiers, in terms of athletes and size and skill. So I think it plays into UAB side a little bit more because we are fading the MAC here. Like I said, earlier money on Miami with lower limits, more recently on UAB with higher limits. I'm going to follow the higher limit movement. So if you want to bet Miami, if you want to bet the Red Hawks plus 11, you can. The value is there, so it hasn't been sucked out. If you're looking to bet UAB, that value's gone. There were 9.5s, possibly maybe even a 9 that popped earlier. So your chance to bet UAB is probably out the window. For those doing bowl confidence pools, I have UAB ranked third highest. I have 40 confidence points put on them because I just believe that they're going to run the ball. They're going to dominate this game wire to wire. They have one of the highest implied win rates in bowl season, and I think the Blazers are going to roll. But hop on over to our Discord channel where you can connect with over 4,000 sports betting fans, get live updates on our NCAAF server. If you click on the hashtag Rolls channel and drop an emoji under my name, you will get my live bowl bets all December long and into January. Don't forget to subscribe to the Lines YouTube for daily bowl videos and comment what side you lean in the Bahamas Bowl. Thanks for watching. I'm Brett Gibbons, and have a very merry bowl season.